What is going on, Bucs fans? Evan Wanish here, back at you with yet another video talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And today it is a little bit of unfortunate news out of Bucs training camp. The Bucs are in New York today to have a joint practice with the New York Jets. During that practice, wide receiver Russell Gage went down with a non-contact knee injury, had to be carted off. Gage was reportedly in tears as he was being carted off. Never a good sign. And you sort of fear the worst with these things. And it does appear that the worst has come. Ian Rappaport reporting Bucs Russell Gage suffered a non-contact knee injury during today's joint practice with the Jets. And the belief heading into exams is that the severe injury will end his season. A hit to wide receiver depth and crushing for Gage. So it does appear that the Buccaneers are going to be without Russell Gage due to this non-contact knee injury. It's not officially, ACL or anything like that yet, but it is a non-contact knee injury. You think the worst when that happens, and it does appear that Gage's season could be over before it even began. And for the Buccaneers, this really hurts their wide receiver depth that I had talked about throughout training camp as being pretty good after Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Russell Gage having David Moore, Trey Palmer, Devin Tompkins, Raheem Jarrett, those guys. Now all those guys might have to step up in the larger roles. Like, could David Moore or Trey Palmer be this team's number 3 wide receiver? It's certainly possible. And right now, in Gage's absence, it's going to hurt the offense. Now, the big question, do the Buccaneers go out and look to sign a veteran? There's a couple names, T.Y. Hilton, Jarvis Landry, who Jarvis Landry has an obvious history with Baker Mayfield, so that would make some sense there. The issue is the Bucs just don't have a lot of salary cap space. I think they only have a couple 100,000. So, like, these guys would have to come in on the veteran minimum, and I'm not sure if that's going to be happening for Tampa Bay. So, not sure what the Buccaneers elect to do at the wide receiver 3 position. Could be a guy like Trey Palmer, could be a guy like David Moore. They could look out, and try to sign a veteran, maybe make a cap move or two and try to get a guy in here, because in today's NFL, the wide receiver 3 is so important, and it's not easy to replace. And while Russell Gage has had the criticism of many fans and everything, last year wasn't the way he or the team expected it to go. Again, was really riddled with injuries all year, nagging injuries and stuff after signing a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Buccaneers in free agency last offseason. And Gage it's unfortunate. And it's unfortunate for the player, because now he is in his second year with the team and it's basically wiped out. And it really sucks. It sucks for the team. It sucks for the player. Injuries are a part of the game. Now the Buccaneers have to deal with this. How they're going to deal with it remains to be seen. I would imagine they're not going to be signing if they do sign a vet, I don't know if it's going to be instantly. I think they want to get more of a look at guys like Trey Palmer, David Moore, Devin Tompkins, those types of guys. So I don't think they're going to be signing a vet immediately. However, it wouldn't shock me if they do look to sign a vet maybe after preseason cuts come down, right? Maybe there's a couple of guys out there that weren't expected to be that the Buccaneers can sign. But either way, tough news for Russell Gage. Tough news for the Buccaneers offense, but a big opportunity for Trey Palmer, Devin Tompkins, David Moore, as the Buccaneers are going to look to replace a player who was probably going to be a pretty important piece of their offense. So let me know what you guys think about Russell Gage's injury. Let me know how you think the Buccaneers plan to replace Russell Gage in their lineup this year. Like I said, unfortunate news, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Would love to hear your opinions on it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and talk soon.